Hey guys, SpiceWolf7 here for the Gamers Emporium. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's pretty bright outside where we live. Anyway, today we're going to be doing another follow-up video of Warframe. Got a couple good reviews on it, said that they wanted to see some more, so here you guys go. Last video I talked a little bit about how you can modify your Warframe, your weapons, your melee weapon, and so on and so forth. So this video is going to consist of me actually explaining that, so it's a lot easier to understand. So you go into the arsenal page, you're brought up with your which Warframe you're using, your main weapon, your secondary, your melee weapon, your carrier, your sentinel, and their sentinel's weapon. So let's start out with your Warframe. Now, if you press the X button, it brings you up to the Equip Warframe page, which you can see all the different Warframes you either have or have available for purchase. You can also gain the parts to actually make them yourself instead of having to pass the money. I do suggest this. It is more time consuming, but you'll save money in the time and you'll have more fun that way. Then you go into the upgrade station, which is what most of this video is actually about, and you'll see your upgrade page for your Warframe. Now, each one of these cards does something to your Warframe to make it more powerful, faster, stronger, whatever. So let's take... Actually, you know what? Let's go to a new page and kind of give you an outlook of what it is. So if you look on the top where it says the number 60, which is right above where my cursor is right now, that blue button, or that blue bar right there, that is your points that you can use to put on mods. Each mod card has a set number of mod points that requires it to be put onto your Warframe. Now, some of these may seem like a lot, and you're like, I don't know, and you're not going to get too much on. Well, here's the kicker. Notice in the top right-hand corner of the current one that I have selected on the right side, see how it's kind of like that, I really don't know what maybe like a sword edge or something like that. I don't know. But those are called polarities. Now, if you put a card in there with the same polarity, it halves the amount needed to actually use. So, like this one, Diamond Skin, which gives me a plus 7.5% laser resistance. If I put that in there, it only costs 2 of your mod points instead of the normal 4. Now, if you put in, let's say, I want Fast Deflection. If you put it in Fast Deflection in the current mod I have set up, it'll make it so that it'll use more of your mod points. So it's not very suggested, but if it's all you can do right now, then that's all you can do right now. Then there's also the way that you can actually modify the cards themselves. So let's say, which one should I use? Let's pick Flow. Okay, so I got my Flow on there, and it's been halved by 2, or half, so it's only 2. Now, it's a little on the small side right now. It's only plus 25 of your max power, and I want more of that. So what you do is you press, for PS4 users, you will press the right thumbstick in, so you'll click it, so click. Actually, I'm going to have to apply that first. So then you do your right click on your R3, which will bring you up to the modification, the card modification page. Now here is a couple of things you can do. Transmute is what you do is you take 4 separate cards, you put them all in together, and you get a random card. Sometimes you'll get really lucky and get some cards you've probably never seen before. Other times you'll just get like an ammo drum or fast hands or something very common. Typically speaking, I never use this method. It's just not as efficient for me. Maybe for other users they have better luck, but that's them. Then you go into what the main purpose of this part of the modification part is the fusion page. You should click fusion. Now I said I wanted to mess with my flow, so I can go to my flow, which is, oh, you know what? Hang on. Okay, well, oh, here it is, the flow on this one. So this is the flow card that's on my second type of ability page. So I want to up that up a little bit. So what you do is you select it with your X button or your cursor or whatever you're using, which will bring it up on the left side. Now, you see that big left bar on the left side? That gauge tells you how much you've got left until it goes to the next level. Now, they're kind of hard to see, but do you see the little slots? There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 slots just on the card of flow itself. Each one of those slots dictates what level you're at. So levels 1 through 5. Now, to raise that level, you use different types of other cards to actually put them up. So let's say I wanted to use a couple of pressure point. So pressure point put in about halfway through on the first level. So if I wanted to get a full level, let's say 13. Okay, so I have one full level and then a couple remaining. Then I can also use any other cards in here. My suggestion is not to use any of the installed ones on your current Warframe or any of the ones that actually show up in color. See, if you look at redirection right now, it's in color, but when you move to the side, it doesn't. But the one to the left of it, pull, that one means that it is currently in use. All right. Then what we can do, you can also put cores in there itself. Now they redid the core page. Instead of having like tons of different cores and stuff like that going up and down through pages, they just put all your multiples into one stack. So let's see the common mod one. Let's see how many if we put, let's go with 5. That'll put it at like 70-80% ready to go for the next level. And that's basically how you mod your guns, or mod the different cards in there. So it's a pretty basic setup, nothing too hard. So we're going to back out, and I'm actually going to take this off because I don't use that one, typically speaking. And then I'm going to go back into here and go to my regular one. Now, guns are basically the same thing. I'm currently leveling up my very, very sexy Bolter Prime that I just recently acquired. For those of you playing a different spelling game, acquired. I recently acquired it and am now in the process of leveling up, and I do intend to install a Forma into it multiple times to get it at its most powerful peak. Now, I can't talk today. For your Warframe and guns and pretty much everything, there is a way that you can actually go beyond its normal capacity for mod points. Once you reach max of a 30 with a gun or with a Warframe or any other type of weapon, they have the ability to, if you have them, you can Forma them. Now, I'll show you what a Forma is. If I can find one. I think I'm out. And it looks like I am. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and get into the market and show you what a Forma is. Okay, this right here is a Forma. Alright. Basically what it says is you use it on your Warframe that is of level 30 and it resets it, and you get to change the polarity of any of the slots on your Warframe weapon or Sentinel on there. So I have ranked my Nova pretty high up multiple times. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Formas on her, so she is pretty much at the peak of where she's going to get at this point, except for maybe let's see, 1, 2 more Formas will probably do it. But you can actually change the polarity, like this one, this particular slot card. I don't really have anything in my arsenal that I want to put on my Bolter Prime that would use that type of polarity. So what I can do is I could format it when I get to level 30, and then I can put a new type of polarity in there, take one out completely, do whatever I want. So that's how the Formas actually work, and they're pretty useful. Now it's the same. Basically, everything I just explained extends to every single type of weapon. Some weapons might have more polarity slots than others. All Warframes come with 4 of these. If you look on the top right of this card, each one comes with 4 of these ability slots. Now I've taken out 2 of them because I only use Null Star and Molecular Prime for my Nova here. But you can see I've taken them out for this one and this one for my Stretch and Fortitude, which obviously you can see I'm using more points than I should because I don't have the right polarity on that one. But basically, that's how everything works in the mod slot section. I think I covered up all the bases on mods. I I think I'll definitely do a couple of videos on these, maybe get some raid bosses in and see what we can go from there, maybe get a couple friends going on it, and I guess we can go from there, pretty much. Anyway, hope you guys liked the video. I hope it was informative, as one of our esteemed fans has said. If you liked the video, definitely give us a like, hit a thumbs up, and a comment. We've been getting a lot more comments lately, which me and Broheen are very happy to see. Also, I heard that the beta code giveaway went splendidly, so congratulations again to those who won. And that's pretty much it. If you are a newcomer to the videos of the Gamers Emporium, welcome, welcome. If you want to hit that subscribe button, we would really appreciate it. It helps out more than you know. Anyway, guys, this is SpiceWolf7 signing off here for the Gamers Emporium. You guys have a wonderful day. Cheers.